All right, welcome to another figures update. All right, welcome to another video. So for these videos now, guys, try to condense it, make it a lot shorter, but a little bit more frequent, so I don't have to spend a long time on the video. But yeah, man, there's just a few things I want to talk about for this video that I was looking at about a month ago, and one of them, actually, I put it on my community tab, was this one right here. It was Nanami Chiaki from Super Danganronpa 2 Sayonara Zetsubou Gakuen. And what was special about this one in particular is its color variation. It's a black bunny version. So you don't really see many black bunny versions, but that's actually the kind of style that I like for bunnies. In my true honest opinion, guys, for bunny figures, they're probably the most overrated line of figures out. They're the most overrated because for me, what do I value? I value the more true the nature of the character in its original like artwork piece, right? So when they take something, a character, and then create a whole completely different like look for the character, it it just doesn't mean as much to me. But then again, I mean, the market says otherwise because there's a ton of people out here that still collect bunnies and some of the bunny variants. The bare leg ones are definitely overrated. I don't even like half of them. Half of them doesn't even really make sense. But yeah. But for this one in particular, I did really like, and I thought I had. Oh yeah. So here's one of the pictures that I'm pulling on right now. Iron X Rat. So appreciate you taking a really nice picture. So I guess this is the very first one, and then I guess all the other bunnies that was released kind of from like this line, they did the bare leg versions, I believe. But for this one, they went with the black bunny version. But I like this version. This is one of the few ones that I actually like. That I just want to mention. You see this right here with their kind of bunny hat deal. Was it what do you call this thing? But whatever it is, kind of beanie deal. I like that it's matte, kind of up top, and it has like a more gloss finish, and it's just aesthetically a lot more pleasing. Like, I'm a neutral color kind of person. Like, I like things pretty simple. I know I'm wearing a blue shirt right now, but I'm pretty simple. So when they put this kind of swag on other characters and stuff too, it was like, wow, I guess that's how I would dress. But that's not really the point, right? The point is, how is it good? How good does it look on the damn character? And I think this original one that the first one, the first bunny that they came out with for this character, she looked fine. But I think a lot of people do. I'm not sure what people actually like actually for this one in particular, but I think this one was just fine. It's just a lot of bunny figures. They're just very generic, right? You kind of slap on what you think of a bunny figure is like exactly what you'll get. And it was there was that other bunny figure, the one with the feet, the blonde chick, blonde hair girl with the feet. Was it the date one or whatever the hell it was called? But yeah, you know what? Let me try to pull that up. What's her face? This chick, Marin, Kitagawa Marin. I think for this kind of bunny figure, they chose this in particular because it's the most broad reaching safe pick, right? I mean, people could complain about her legs look really long, she looks like a horse, whatever people want to say about it, but in terms of what they chose rather than the actual quality of it, the pose that they chose, it's very just broad, and it's not really gonna offend people that they picked this one in particular. For a character like her, it could be too much, like too lewd, right? Because I never seen the show, but I'm told a lot of things. There's a lot of sense for this character. But if we go back here, let's talk about Chiaki. If there was any bunny figures that I would go for, it would be something kind of like this. I know a while back I talked about like the certain Azure Lane one. I don't think they painted that in yet, but whenever that kind of comes about, I'll probably talk about it again. But in my personal opinion for bunny figures, this is something I would go for. I like glossy kind of part of her outfit here, and I like the matte top. I like the contrast. you could do a lot of things with neutral colors and then still have the finish be a little bit different, so it still has contrast. It doesn't look boring, and that is pretty much why I like this one right here. And of course, you got, I'm gonna just call this the booty premium. The booty premium, guys, that's an extra like 50 to 100 bucks right there. Anytime you show some booty or butt crack. So same thing with Marin right here. I mean, it's just she's just very basic looking. She's exactly what you would think of what a bunny figure will look like. I think before I was kind of like in debate with some people. I don't think she looks that bad, but now that I look at her again after like a month, yeah, I don't really. She does look more and more like her hips are. It's just, yeah, she does look like a horse in a way. I get it, guys. I get it. So the next one that I want to talk about, this is actually the one I actually already pre-ordered. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this probably a month ago too. This is actually my favorite pop-up parade of the year. And of course, it has to be a character, that I like. And, I have to show the Good Smile US because I know how much that probably angers people that I use Good Smile US. So I'm going to keep using Good Smile US and I'm going to keep ordering for them. It's convenient for me. I could cancel when I want. Guys, I, as a YouTuber, it's nice to have things early. I could do reviews, but if I'm not really doing reviews anymore, especially with every single thing that I get, it makes more sense for me to do what's best for me and do what's best for like these figures. What are they gonna do when you get it? Like, what kind of clout do I really want for getting something early? Like, I don't care. I care about the deal and the risk. Lower my risk, and what was the best deal that I can get for the lowest risk possible. And that is why I order from Good Smile US. It just gives me that. I don't care if I get something a month, 2 months, 3 months, a few months down the line. Let's say I got a scale figure for like $50 to $100 off, and all I had to do was wait like 6 months for it. I mean, it's worth it to me. It's worth it to me. So that's kind of how I am approaching figure collecting right now. But for Ryuu Leon, because of how, like, I guess, basic, I hate to say her design, it's pretty basic. She's just an elf, the stereotypical elf with the blonde hair, and she has, green, like a green suit deal, whatever, cape, right? But for this one, it's a little bit different. She doesn't have that. And of course, here we got the booty in the booty crack premium. That right there already makes it worth it. That's already, that $50 and above, with the premium that I put on booty crack. So right here already, she's worth it. But real though, for real, like this one, it's not like too lewd, obviously. But the butt crack is kind of unnecessary. Let's be real here. It's kind of unnecessary. But at the same time, if they didn't like have her have the booty crack like that, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say booty crack in this damn video, but it is what it is, guys. She to me was the star of season 4, and with Belle, she kind of like rekindled why I like Belle originally. He's a shonen, protagonist. Just let him do shonen protagonist stuff, right? And her being the co-star with him really brought it together and formed a really good relationship that I like in the show. And yeah, I am a fan. Very, very simple colors on the pop-up parade. You can't expect super premium quality on pop-up parades, but as long as they get like the look right, the overall look, the overall design right. Kind of like how I had that limited Himiko Toga. Like, the quality on it is not that great, but I really love they capture what was Himiko Toga out of that figure. And I think this one, it kind of captures the badassness of Ryuu Leon. And that's why I think this is the fact that it's limited matters even more too, because I feel like maybe I might buy more than one. Maybe I'll display one, keep one to collect. This is kind of one of those ones that kind of fits right up my alley of what I want to do as a collector. So yeah, Ryuu Leon. Yeah, I had her on pre-order already. I'm pretty excited to get her. more than all the other pop-up parades, the large versions, all these other pop-up parades. There's just so damn many of them. Like I said, I gotta hone in on the ones I like the most. So Ryuu Leon right here, this is who I'm going with. This might end up being my only pop-up parade for the year. Gotta keep in mind space. I don't want to get over. I'm gonna throw out an arbitrary number. I don't want to be over like 50 to 70 figures. I want to be, set top 50, right? That I like the most. So besides that, we have Tomioka Giyuu. And this is the Belfine version. This is the deluxe version. So I guess Ufotable right here, or whatever website they pulled this from, probably from one of the Twitter websites. Maybe it was the Belfine Twitter or something like that. But yeah, we had a few images of Giyuu. And if you guys remember the Belfine Deluxe Rengoku, it was just a crap ton of fire effects. So we can't really expect that much different from this one. But what I am really respecting, at least from these three pictures, is Tomioka's, his hair looks like it could come out okay. His face looks really good at this angle. I really love the 45-degree angles of figures. Because when you look directly at a figure, sometimes their noses are pointed. Sometimes in camera pictures, when you take pictures, the kind of skin tone of the plastic and stuff, it kind of just blends in. But when you have that 45-degree angle, you can see the beautiful sculpt of the nose or the crappy sculpt of the nose, and you kind of get, the whole vibe of the face expressions from that angle. So this is like the angle that I probably love the most when taking pictures of figures. So let's take a look at this other angle right here. It's kind of hard to see, but obviously, man, a crap ton of water effects, a crap ton of them. And right here, guys, this is just another angle from the side angle. Looks like the nose is sculpted pretty well. Hard to really tell how the fingers and the hands gonna look, but you can't really expect. I don't expect too much out of this figure. Just thought I'd mention this one because, the next season, Demon Slayer is already coming up, and it's gonna feature all the Hashiras. So I'm very, very excited for that. But obviously, a figure like this, Tomioka, 1/8 scale with a crap ton of water effects, he's probably going to be 400 plus. Way out of my budget. But out of all the figures, it's Ryuu Leon. Keep it simple. This is something definitely for me personally. And just as a value, and the fact that it's limited matters a lot to me. It matters a lot because it keeps a lot of value. There's a lot of opportunity 3 to 5 years from now that, this figure from, being a $34.99 figure, it could be a $70 figure. You just 2x, and something that I want to keep. And especially if I'm going to collect one and hold it just as, brand new somewhere on a shelf. I mean, it feels good even more that something that you hold dear to yourself becomes worth more. So that's why I like collecting stuff. Especially when it becomes, when you see it as an asset. So, no puns intended right here. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about bunny figures. Are you guys sick of it yet? Like, I'm 2 years into this thing. I'm sick of bunny figures. All right. I maybe want like one. There might be one and it's not even painted in yet. And it's like an Azure Lane one or whatever. And then 2, pop-up parades, definitely way too many, bad quality generally, but some diamonds in the rough, and I'm hoping this one is the diamond in the rough here. And Belfine is gonna Belfine. They're gonna throw a crap ton of special effects on this thing and make us pay like $500. It is what it is. So yeah, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Trying to get this content thing going, trying to get the anime channel back going, trying to get the blog back going. Going to start doing more card related content. So I spent 3 months, just immersed in card collecting, selling it, collecting it, getting all into this stuff. So I'm obviously not gonna be an expert or anything like that, but I do love collecting and trading cards, collect TCGs, CCGs, whatever the hell you want to call it. The Weiss cards. I'm falling in love with it. I'm falling in love with the experience and the activeness of collecting it. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.